So you heard Bishop Dag say this.
My church, I said, I'm not going to pay people to play instruments.
But somehow, you didn't hear him say this.
I got all the children in the church and I set up a music school, and every child in my church, you have to learn how to play the piano. All the children in the church know how to play the piano.
I confirmed with one of his church members, and it's actually true. Lighthouse actually trains its youth in playing musical instruments and singing. So in many Lighthouse churches, there is a surplus of musicians. They are never out of them. And this is not just a Lighthouse thing. This is the vast majority of churches across the world. From Catholic to Baptist to Pentecostal to the charismatic movements, these churches train its people in music for free. Now, wait, hear me out, because I'm going somewhere with this. And when I say training, we are talking about hands-on, practical training in music theory. From Kirk Franklin, Donnie McClurkin, Fred Hammond, Andre and Sandra Crouch, all these musicians were trained and played for the church. Not only gospel musicians, from Kwame Eugene to Wizkid to Malay, Beyonce, John Legend, Usher, Whitney Houston, all of these people were trained by the church. And we are not just talking instrumentalists and singers, media people, producers, sound engineers, actors, directors, cinematographers. The church is the world's largest developer of talent, and it is usually done for free. Do you know how much music school actually costs? How much media school or acting classes cost? Trust me, it's a lot of money. And the church doesn't just train, the church allows people to grow in their talent using the church's platform and equipment. People will spoil speakers and instruments without having to replace them, because the church will use its own money to replace those instruments. The church allows the grace for these people to do badly, perform their worst, and build the skill sets and talent that they can later share with the world. Again, a lot of this is done for free. Here's the point I'm trying to make. We always talk about how the church is cheating its musicians, and to some extent that is very true, but we forget about how some of these same musicians cheat the church. If you don't get it, look at it this way. If Google trains a boy to code, they will not allow that same boy to go and work for Apple after they have trained him. Google will make sure they have him on a tight leash, and he repays the debt that he owes them until he can venture into anywhere else in life. In the corporate world, there is no free lunch. But somehow, if the church tries to do the same thing, it will be considered evil. Now wait, I know you are getting angry. I am not saying that I believe that church musicians shouldn't be paid for the reasons I am stating. That's not what I'm trying to say at all, please. But what I am saying is, for people like MC Yayabwa and Bulldog, who were